Hi friends, my name's Emma and let's talk spooky stuff. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to another What's Coming to VOD this month. I'm very excited. There's a few really good ones on the bill and a lot of unique horrors and thrillers to chat about. I can't wait to see all of your comments about what films you want to watch this month. If you don't know what VOD means, it means video on demand. So these are films that you can rent from the comfort of your own home. You know, the whole Netflix and chill sitch. If you don't know, my name is Emma, also known as Spookyastronauts here on YouTube, and I do videos every single week talking about horror movies, talking about thrillers, and giving you a lot to put on your to watch list, including today's video, which will have something for everybody. Let's start off today's video with a found footage dash cam. Found footage friends, gather around. I'm so excited for this one. I'll definitely be doing a come chill with me. The film, directed by Ron Savage, who directed Host, follows Annie, a musician who has taken up live streaming to her fans during lockdown. She calls her show Band Car, taking requests and comments, turning them into lyrics as she drives around LA. Annie is just biding her time in a playful manner, but things take a dark turn when she travels to meet a friend. Taking her camera with her, she soon finds herself live streaming her worst nightmares. I have to say I'm already excited about the character of Annie because for a film called Dashcam, I figured they could go really simple, so I'm really keen to see what this one has in store. I'm sure many jump scares are in order. This one will be released on VOD on the 3rd of June. Comedy horror thriller Unhuman, directed by Marcus Dunstan, is about a group of high school students on a field trip that takes a turn for the worse when their bus crashes at the same time as a strange outbreak. Now they must put their differences aside to defend themselves. This upbeat comedy survival film is a Blumhouse Epix production and it will be released on Epix from the 3rd of June. Starring Micah Monroe, Watcher is a dramatic horror thriller that follows Julia, a young actress that moves to Bucharest, the capital of Romania, with her boyfriend. Feeling isolated and unable to speak the language, she spends a lot of the time in her high-rise apartment. And here, she soon notices a mysterious stranger is watching her. This one looks to be a slow burn thriller horror, and the trailer really stood out to me as something that would get under your skin. It hits VOD on the 3rd of June. This one is probably my top pick for this month. People are claiming new Netflix series First Kill has some major Buffy vibes, but for me, it's more like Twilight. Let me know in the comments what you think. First Kill is series directed by Aussie Jet Wilkinson. This is a drama horror mystery TV show about two teens, one a vampire who is in the process of choosing their first human to kill so they can take their place in a powerful vampire family, and the other a vampire hunter from a family of celebrated slayers. But when the vampire-to-be sets her eyes on the hunter for her first kill, she has no idea that their relationship will soon take a romantic turn. A bit of Romeo and Juliet, eh? And I'm not just saying that, one of them is actually named Juliet, so it's very on the nose. First Kill hits Netflix on the 10th of June. Season 1 has 8 episodes. The Righteous will be streaming exclusively on Arrow in the UK and the US from the 10th of June. This dark, independent drama horror mystery is Mark O'Brien's feature directing debut. You may know him from the other side of the screen, acting in films such as Ready or Not and Arrival. The story, told in black and white, follows a burdened man who feels the wrath of a vengeful god after he and his wife are visited by a mysterious stranger. The dread seems to be seeping out of this psychological thriller. If you're looking for something a little bit different, check out The Righteous from the 10th of June. Time for another puzzle horror. This is my term for films like Cube, Escape Room, Saw, those kinds of situations. But if you do have another name for this subgenre, leave it down below in the comments. I would love to adopt it. Cairo is a mystery sci-fi thriller set in an underground facility where 5 scientists wake up from a cryo sleep with no memory of who they are or how long they've been there. They soon make the shocking realization that a killer is roaming in the facility with them, and it may even be among them. The film was initially released in late April in some countries, but will have a limited cinema release on the 24th of June, followed by a wide VOD release on the 28th. 30 years in the making. Mad God is a unique animation fantasy horror that will leave you feeling both curious and disturbed. I checked this one out recently for a Patreon review, and I'll tell you, I was not disappointed. Phil Tippett carved this feature from the depths of his soul and the dark corners of his mind, and you can tell. The story follows a corroded diving bell that descends into a ruined city to explore its labyrinth of bizarre landscapes. But truly, it's a surrealist piece of art, and the creativity of everything inside it, along with its almost whimsical soundtrack, is just something you have to experience at least once. Mad God hits Shudder on the 16th of June. Shudder Original Revealer premieres on the 23rd of June. In this one, tensions rise when a stripper and religious protester are trapped together in a Peep Show booth and must come together to survive the apocalypse. Sounds absolutely wild. Again, this one will be available on Shudder. Spanish horror The Passenger opens in limited theaters on the 3rd of June, but it will have a VOD and DVD release at the end of the month on the 28th. This movie is described as a distressing horror that takes place in a suffocating atmosphere. The movie follows a group of strangers sharing a ride when the driver hits something on the road in the middle of the night. Now they must care for the wounded, attempting to find the nearest hospital. But things soon start to spiral out of control when they realize a hit and run would have been less dangerous. The film not only promises to be extremely gory, but also a breath of fresh air. Sounds delightful. Again, this one hits VOD on the 28th of June, but if you're lucky enough to have it playing at a cinema near you, don't miss out. I see so many claims about dark superhero content, but honestly, nothing is more horrifying than The Boys, a dark, thrilling action crime drama about what happens behind the marketing of superheroes. With corruption, greed, and brutal kills, this one is not for the faint of heart. The Boys is back for season 3 this June, premiering on the 3rd on its home Prime. This creature feature claims to be a dark take on coming-of-age adventure films, linking itself to films like Stand By Me and Goonies, but in the internet age. Where the Scary Things Are follows a group of teenagers who are inspired by a high school create-your-own urban legend project. But things quickly get out of control when their desire to go viral leads to deadly consequences. This one is directed by B. Harrison Smith. You know, the special guy. It will be out on VOD from the 28th of June. And to finish it off, for my gruesome ghouls out there, because I know there are a couple of you sickos, let's talk about Cyst. Set in the 60s in a hospital, a nurse's last day is ruined when a mad doctor creates a cyst monster that terrorizes the office. Dr. Pimple Popper is quaking. Not for me, but I know some of you creeps out there will be keen. Cyst hits VOD on the 21st of June. Of course, today we were just talking about VOD releases. Men is out in some countries. It's not out here until the 16th of June in cinemas. I can't wait. If you're wondering why there hasn't been a review, that's why. It's not even out here yet. So sad. No spoilers. And Black Phone is also out at the end of the month, so there's a lot to look forward to. Let me know what you're watching this month down below. If you have not subscribed, I'd love to have you here, and I hope you all have a fantastic day. Stay safe and stay spooky. Bye, friends.